Welcome to Rewake. Let's create our first project. Click on New Project and write the project title, the specifications, the details, and who created it. Then, you create the scene with its characteristics. And then you can create a new shot of the scene with the description, the action, the lens used, any camera movement, and technical notes. You can view the shots in a grid, where you can insert a basic storyboard. You can view the shot list as a grid or as a list. You can insert director's notes, and you have a context menu for operations on the shot. And by clicking, you enter the Rewake Workspace. Here you can create your takes. The canvas opens and you can start inserting nodes. Insert an image, and you can write where it was generated from. In the inspection panel, you find the details of every node. It can be opened with the letter I on your keyboard. You can also copy text and paste it directly into the canvas, choosing whether they will be notes or prompts. The prompt can be a master prompt, a negative prompt, or a normal prompt, and you can mark where you generated it from. Resize and position the node, and you can link the image to that prompt. The reference images combined with that prompt create a production view. From here, you can directly download the prompt and the reference image, export them, and they will be ready to be copied and pasted into your favorite AI generation program. Copy the prompt. Go to your generation app, paste it. Take the reference image from the same package, drag it, and you're ready to generate. This way, the prompt and the reference image remain in memory, and you can download what you need to generate again. You can come back in 2 months and understand exactly how you generated that image. In the image node, you can choose which app you used. If it's a first frame or a last frame, you can set ratings, and you can use Final Visual, which goes to replace the storyboard you previously inserted. This way, in the slate, you can have the shot's image for a better overall vision. By selecting these 3 nodes, you can create an entity. Crystallize it, give it a name, and choose what type of entity it will be. A character, an environment, a prop, or cinematographic choices. These will remain crystallized inside Rewake. You can use them throughout the entire film, in every shot. Inside, you will find the entity's prompts, the images, you can insert other images, notes, everything you need to remember what you did and why you did it. You can create an entity directly from the entity library. Create a character, a description, import media, prompts, notes, everything that is necessary. An entity travels through the entire film. If you replace it in every shot of the film. You can insert the entity into the canvas, insert another prompt, and link the 2 entities to the new generation prompt. You have an environment entity, a character entity, and a prompt to generate the video. You can create a frame so you don't get lost, to better organize your work, with a title for what you are doing and what you have pinned on the canvas, for better order and visualization. Now, Production View shows you that you can also export the entities. In this case, inside the package, you find the prompt to generate the video and the entities, always to be able to send them into the generation application. Now I'm importing other images, stating where they were made. To insert images into the canvas, you can drag the node or drag the image directly inside from a folder, or copy and paste an image from a different browser tab. You can select two images and compare them. In the compare mode, by clicking on the image, you can go full screen and compare directly. Take notes. At this point, you can decide whether to jot down some notes for the next generation. In this case, I like the lamp, but I don't like the anamorphic flare. I mark it, save it, and it remains part of the image. Let's exit the lightbox, and in the compare mode, you can decide if it's the final visual or give it a rating, and it will obviously remain in the node itself. The orange dot indicates that there is a note. We generated a video with those two entities and that prompt. We download it, bring it into the canvas, and link it. This was the process to arrive at this video. Made in Hicksfield, you can see it full screen. You can mark it as output, and it will replace both the storyboard and the image in the final visualization of the Slate panel. This is the focus path to understand how you arrived at that video. When you are full of nodes, the focus path will isolate only the nodes interested in that final video. You can make a ref set to put multiple images into a single node and inspect it, a sort of compare, and in inspect, the nodes you put in compare remain. You can dissolve the ref set. You can insert notes, always for the film's memory, to remember how you reached that solution, why you reached it, and when you reached it. You can write decision notes. These will remain in the take, and you can review them in the slate. In the bottom right, the notes you marked appear with a red dot if they are still unread, and you can go directly to the shot if necessary. Here, the initial storyboard has been bypassed by the output, which is the final video. For the final storyboard, it will be great to see all the videos in sequence. Here, we have the entity library. In Media Export, you find all the outputs you put inside the takes, and they can be easily exported for the final editing. You can insert a script, copy and paste it, and with the tag double hashtag, ## and a space before a word, you will be able to analyze the script and directly create scenes that can be modified and linked to the reference scenes. In the workspace, with S or by pressing script in the bottom right, you can enter and see the script. If you had linked it to the scene, you will see the relevant part of the script. You can insert a poster into your project and modify the center point to have your movie poster. Rewake, your film memory.